last year, a $2 million government-funded program started under the Obama administration came into this small town in eastern Kentucky with big plans to turn coal country into code country.
Today I'm announcing a new initiative that we're calling TechHire.
The program, which was hosted right here on this community college campus, received national attention, including its own segment on The Daily Show.
One of the ARC's many efforts is a software development training program called Techie. To make Techie happen, the ARC partnered with local firm Interapt.
Candidates were told by Interapt they would be paid to learn coding, work at an internship, and be hired as a full-time employee upon successful completion of the internship. Led by Interapt CEO Ankar Gopal, this private-public partnership promised to create up to 200 new tech jobs in a town that depended on coal. But instead, they employed just 17.
Sometimes when you're promised something, you may be being lied to. And that's what happened to these people.
Well, my name is Ben Larrabee, and I've lived in eastern Kentucky pretty much all my life. For the last 13 or so years, I've been a math teacher. Found myself unemployed, and found the Interapt program. The thing that got 800 plus people to apply and go through the process was that it promised, jobs that would run from 30 to 40,000 a year.
We were criticized in this office for not being totally behind Interapt. Well, we are the type of people here that want to see what's going to happen before we actually get behind something that we know may be a scam.
I did kind of quit looking at other teaching jobs, and probably missed an opportunity or two while I was in the program, but I wasn't really too concerned because it's like, well, I was going to be going into a good job when it was over.
What did you think when you realized you weren't going to get a job with Interapt, the job that you were promised?
I was just shocked. I really thought, how could this happen? I poured my soul into this. I did everything I thought I was supposed to. Why did this happen?
Inside here is the Interapt classroom. We were allowed in yesterday, but nobody wants to talk to us today.
They spend $2 million and say they created 17 jobs. Well, the city of Paintsville's not seen 17 jobs. I don't know where the jobs went. I don't even know if they created 17 jobs. But I do know this city could have used $2 million.
So you all got trained for jobs that not only don't exist at Interapt, but they don't exist in all of eastern Kentucky.
Pretty close to it. There have been a few things to pop up. You really have to move somewhere, and I'm anchored to the eastern Kentucky.
Nationally, the story of Techie is not unique. According to a study commissioned by the Obama administration, these taxpayer-funded workforce training programs are largely ineffective. But despite this, they still receive billions of dollars in federal funding and have broad support from Democrats and Republicans alike.
Encore, with all good intention and with all good effort made, did not attain the level of success that he had hoped for, or that I think people in this community had hoped for. But the thing that I'm struck by is he was also trying to do something that was essentially unprecedented in some respects.
I just don't think that you can be completely run by federal government and then pouring millions and millions of dollars into people's pockets and better a community like Paintsville. And God knows we need people working in this community. And we understand the money's got to come federally. We understand that. But we also need to understand that it needs to go state, then local.
So the Interapt TechHire program was bad enough for them to get kicked off of this big sandy campus, and yet the CEO of Interapt is out in places as far as Wyoming trying to replicate and even expand the program.
I actually reached out to the economic developer in Johnson County, Wyoming, and sent him a message Didn't get a reply back from him. I got a reply back from Mr. Gopal.
Look, I wouldn't have done this if I didn't think this would work. We've seen people already move off of food stamps because of our program. We've seen people already improve their health and improve their lifestyle. So we're seeing this ripple effect occur.
There's nobody in the city of Paintsville got off food stamps because of Interapt. So where do they get their information? Did they just make it up?
Thankfully, I had another skill set I could fall back on. I did get hired as a teacher. It's a brand new STEM school. I'm getting to use my experience that I've learned at Big Sandy, and I'll be able to teach some computer science at the STEM school. Unfortunately, a lot of the people that went through this program, not all of them have a skill set to fall back on. And that's the people I was really upset for.
People want to help your community. But then when you see examples like this, where people take advantage of federal dollars and make promises they can't keep, it really begs the question, what can be done to help areas like Paintsville?
Well, I know this is a black eye, but what you have to understand about Eastern Kentucky, these guys want to work. I used to shine shoes right there on that corner when I was a little boy, and now I'm sitting here behind this desk as mayor. We're going to make it one way or the other.